What's up, my loves? It's your girl Allaboutlatoi, and I'm back with another mother-loving video. I can't spin all the way around right now. Yeah. Alright, hey y'all, so I'm back with another video, and if you can't tell by the title, we'll be answering a couple questions. So it's Black History Month, you know what I'm saying? Black History Month, you know what I'm saying? So I decided might as well answer some questions, you know, for Black people, you know what I'm saying? Answer some questions that others might have on Black people, you know what I'm saying? Answer them, get them out there so now you know what I'm saying? And won't be no questions about it, because I told you, you heard it from Latoi's mouth, okay? So at first I was going to do the Google one, you know, answer the most asked questions on Google about Black people. But then it was kind of hard to find questions on there. So then I seen that BuzzFeed did it. So I said, wow, I'll just use some of the questions I'll use the questions that BuzzFeed has. And so yeah, I'll be using a couple BuzzFeed questions. Probably all of them, some of them, most of them. I'll be using those, and I'll just be answering some questions for you guys, you know what I'm saying, about Black people, because why not? You know what I'm saying? Why not? You get me? You get me? All right, y'all, before we get into this video, make sure to like this video. You know what I'm saying? You might not know if you're gonna like it, but I just feel like you are. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like you are, so you might as well like it. You get what I'm saying? You feeling me? All right. And then you can go ahead and subscribe to my channel, because I mean, like, just go ahead and subscribe. I mean, I love you. You love me. We love each other. You know what I'm saying? Might as well make that connection go. You get what I'm saying? You feel me? Yeah. And then you can go ahead and share this video. Go ahead and share and be like, hey, go check out my girl Latoi. She over there doing her thing. She over there answering questions for the Black folk. You feel what I'm saying? Go do that. And then you can just go ahead and comment and be like, hey girl, hey, I'm down here in your comments because you told me to. You know what I'm saying? You said be up in the comments. You said be all up in the comments. You know what I'm saying? So I'm up in your comments. Just, if you want, though, you can answer some of these questions down in the comments. I would love if you guys answer the questions down in the comments. Tell me your point of view. Tell me how you feel about these questions. Everything. All right, so, y'all, that's enough talking. Like, I'm done. Let's get into this video. Thanks so much for clicking on it. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Let's get into it, baby. The first question we have from BuzzFeed is, why is it so hard to be on time? Let me say something. I'm gonna be honest. It's hard for us. I'm a type of person, I like to be on time. I ain't gonna even front. I don't even feel like I gotta be on time, okay? But sometimes, you know, when I'm going to like a family function, though, I ain't gonna front. Like, I'm late. Like, when it's a family function, I'm late. Like, and because, like, we be late because, like, don't nobody come to the family function on time. Like, don't nobody come to the Black family function on time. Don't nobody come to a Black party on time. You just don't do that, because it ain't gonna start popping until later. So why would I get there early if it's not popping yet? I'm gonna just be standing there like. So you gotta get there a little late, because that's when everybody gonna start coming in. It's gonna start popping a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Like, so honestly, that's not being late. Okay, that's being on time. That's just being on Black people time. Okay, that was easy. Like, duh. Like, what you mean? Hard to be on time. Okay, here we go. Why do Black people look at your shoes before they greet you? Your shoes tell us everything we need to know about you. Okay, if there's a dude that's trying to holler at me, I look down at them shoes, baby. Okay? Because if his shoes aren't clean, if those shoes are creased, baby, he's dangerous. He's dangerous. If they're not clean and if they're not creased, and if they're not clean and if they're creased, he's dangerous. He's dangerous. Especially if they're creased. because black people like to keep their shoes clean. Okay? If they are not clean, he dirty. Unless they're working shoes. If they're working shoes, okay, you a working man. You a working man, and I love me a working man. But if it's like you just going out, and your shoes is creased, and they are not clean, then baby, you dirty and you're dangerous. I don't want nothing to do with you. Your shoes tell black people everything we need to know about you. But then again, you got to be careful with the shoes, because drug dealers be having like nice shoes and they be having clean shoes too. You just got to be careful. You just got to be careful. Your shoes tell us a lot. Your shoes tell black people a lot, okay? It tells us if you care about your life too. Yeah, your shoes tell us a lot. Okay. Why do we call each other the N-word but get upset when a white person uses the N-word? Ooh. I feel like that's a big question for a lot of people. A lot of people that's not of our race. I'm gonna be honest. I've tried to stop saying the N-word plenty of times, because I do feel like it's something that we need to stop saying as a whole. I'm not gonna act like I'm so against it, because I get why us as black people, we use it. You know, it's in our vocabulary now. It's like, y'all don't understand how many times I've tried to stop saying the N-word, and it's just so freaking hard. It is really hard, but because it's in our vocabulary now. You know, you grow up hearing it, you grow up saying it. But honestly though, I just feel like the N-word was used against us. Was used against our ancestors for so long, and it's still used against us a lot of times. You know, people feel big and bad, and, you know, they might say it, and I just feel like we dropped the ER and we put the A, and we made it our own. You know what I'm saying? Because it was used to oppress a lot of our ancestors, and it's used to oppress us, some of us now. So we just took it and we made it our own, and you're not allowed to say it because your ancestors used it to put us down. Your ancestors, you white people aren't allowed to say it because your ancestors used it to put us down. Your ancestors used it to degrade us and make us feel like shit. But honestly, I don't like it too much. I'm not going to act like I don't say it, because I do. But I do try to stop saying it. I do feel like black people as a whole, we do need to stop saying it, because honestly, our ancestors wouldn't like us using it at all. Like, at all. Like, whether we made it our own or not, our ancestors would not like us using it at all. So I have tried to stop using it. I don't feel like it's something that we need to use. But it's just like in all of our music, you hear it all the time. And it's just like, yeah, but... Why is my natural hair, the hair that grows out of my head, seen as a political statement? Okay, so why is black people's natural hair seen as a political statement? Because for so long, well, even now, you know, a lot of times when we wear our natural hair, it's not allowed. It's like, oh, you know, that's not really professional. That's not really allowed. We want you to do this. We want you to, hey, can you make it, you know, can you maintain it? I haven't got jobs because of my hair. My dreads, to be exact. I haven't got jobs because of, you know, my hair. So it's a political statement, I feel like, because it's us being us. It's us speaking out against the people, you know, people that don't like natural hair, that feels like we need to do something else with it, that feels like, you know, a lot of times they say natural hair is us like saying that we are kind of, I guess, like breaking that chain of, you know, having to straighten our hair, having to make our hair look a certain way in a certain, in a white folks type of environment. And it's just like, our natural hair is us. Our natural hair is our ancestors. That's who they are. That's who we are. Our natural hair is so much different from others' hairs. You know what I'm saying? It's more kinky. It's more, it's just more, it's a lot more, basically. It's just a lot more, and it speaks about who we are, and it speaks to our past, and it speaks for our ancestors. And you know, we don't get accepted into jobs because of it. You know, people might look at us a certain way because of it. People automatically think people with dreads smoke, and that's not the case. I don't smoke. Yeah, I don't. And when I say that, a lot of people don't believe it, but I really don't. I just love my dreads. My grandfather doesn't smoke and he has dreads. So it just speaks about us, who we are, and having our natural hair speaks out against the chains that people try to keep on us. You know what I'm saying? Next question. Why do we think people with light skin look better than people with dark skin? Ooh. Okay, so I'm not gonna front. When I was younger, I used to be, let me say middle school, because I didn't start really feeling it until middle school. When I was in middle school, I started to become insecure with my skin color and being very dark. Because, you know, in the video around when I was in middle school, that's when the whole light skin era had started, where it's like, and maybe it was always around, but I never really noticed it until I got to middle school. But that's when a lot of the rappers and the male singers, they only started to have light skinned women in their videos. It was either light skin or it was a different race in their videos. None were brown women, none were darker women. It was always light skin and up from there. And I remember one time I liked this boy. I had a little crushy crush on this boy, and he was like, dang, he told me and my homegirl, he was like, dang, like, if y'all was light skinned, y'all get so much attention. It was plenty of times where you would have people say, damn, yo black ass, or damn, you black as shit, or like, I bet if we turn off the lights, we won't see you. Like, you know, that type of shit. You know, that type of shit. We hear it all the time. You know what I'm saying? And at the time, and yeah, it's a joke. And yeah, he is funny. But at the time, me being insecure about my skin already, it really did make me feel some type of way. And I remember thinking, and I remember my auntie, she was like, the reason why I got these dark spots around my eye, the dark spot around my eye, is because I don't drink water. So I would think drinking water would make me lighter, not realizing that the reason why I have these dark spots around my eyes is because my father had it. So I would think drinking water would make me lighter, and it don't make you lighter. It clears up your dark spots, but it don't make you lighter. Like, clears up your dark spots, like if you have acne, but it don't make you lighter. You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like for so long, back in slavery, I remember the lighter skinned people were still not back in slavery, but back in the day, the lighter skinned people were still treated bad, but I guess they weren't treated as bad as the darker skinned people. You would have people the way they kind of like kept us like against each other was the lighter skinned people would be considered more attractive than the darker skinned people. The lighter skinned people would probably be able to be, I don't know, like, I don't know. I know, like, just back in the day, lighter skinned people were treated a little better. I'm not gonna act like you guys didn't, like, lighter skinned people didn't go through the same thing because they were still black, but they were treated a little better than darker skinned people. Darker skinned people were considered ugly. They were considered gorillas, monkeys, all that. Lighter skinned people were considered, you know, what pretty is, and what you know, black people should look like, or just should want to look like. You know what I'm saying? So I necessarily don't think that, though, that lighter skin is more beautiful. I think we all are beautiful, period. We all are still black. When the police see us, they still see us as black. You know what I'm saying? We all are still black. I think we all are beautiful. So that's just me, though. It's just me. That should be everybody, though. Okay. Do you really believe that black is beautiful, or is it just something that you say because it sounds cool? No, I believe that black is beautiful. Okay, my mom has always told me that I'm a beautiful young lady. I think that my mother is a beautiful woman. I think that all of my family are just beautiful. I think black people are beautiful, period. We just have a lot we need to work on in our attitudes. I think our attitudes is something that we need to work on. Okay, our attitudes and the way that we work together. But other than that, I think that black is beautiful, and that is not a joke. That is how I really feel. So don't ever try me like that, talking about I just say it. No, I mean it. Okay, I mean it when I say it. We is beautiful. Black is beautiful. Okay, don't try me like that. Don't do that. Please don't do that. Don't try me like that. Next question. Why do some black men only date white women? I don't know. Maybe it's just a preference. That's literally what this person said. I don't know. I don't know. That's something that you have to ask them. I don't know, honestly. Ask them. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Ask them. That's not a question for moi. Why do some black people say that you're pretty for a dark-skinned girl? I think that it's conditioned in a lot of black people that darker women aren't beautiful. I think that it's really conditioned in a lot of people, in a lot of black people, that black women aren't beautiful. And when they actually see a darker woman that they feel is beautiful, it's like, wow, you're pretty for a dark-skinned woman or dark-skinned girl. And it's just like, no, I'm pretty, period. Stop saying that I'm pretty for a dark-skinned girl as if dark-skinned girls aren't pretty. No, we're very pretty. We're very much educated, okay? Don't do that. Don't do that. But I think it's just conditioned in certain people and they just say it. And I don't think a lot of people know how offensive it is. It's very offensive when you say that. And if you're ever a dude and you're trying to holler at a dark-skinned woman and you say that, I said a dark-skinned woman. And if you're a dude and you're ever trying to holler at a dark-skinned woman, that's very offensive, and that's also a turn-off. We will literally look at you like you lost your mind and walk away. So don't think it's a compliment when you say that, baby, okay? Because it's not. Thank you. Why are we so quick to support a non-black-owned business but then hesitate when it's a black-owned business? Wow! I say this all the time. I really feel this way. A lot of times, I don't support, I ain't gonna act like I keep the same energy. I'm the type of person, I keep the same energy. If I don't support Gucci, cause it's expensive, baby, I ain't gonna go try and buy you if you're expensive either. I just don't do it. Like, I keep the same energy. Like, I can't speak for all black people, but I know me personally, I don't support big, non-black owned businesses. I don't do it. I don't support Gucci. I don't support Versace. I don't have that type of money. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got that type of money, okay? So, and if you're just as expensive, I'm sorry, I ain't got that type of money, like I said. But a lot of times, it's hard. You don't see a lot of black owned businesses, and when you do, sometimes they're very expensive, and I feel like we have to be expensive a lot of times because we're doing everything ourselves and we're not getting a lot of help. As other businesses and other non-black owned businesses, they're getting a lot of help. They're getting endorsed. You know, they're getting all that. Black owned business, they're not getting all that, so their prices do have to be a little higher. And that's understandable, but a lot of times you don't see them, or they're around, you just never hear about them. You get what I'm saying? So, I mean, I just feel like I wish that they were promoted more, probably. Maybe if they're promoted more, and a lot of times, like, if there's a black-owned, say if there's a black-owned restaurants, because we have a lot of black-owned restaurants, like black-owned places to eat. A lot of times, like, our attitudes can be really bad. I feel like that's something that we need to work on. We need to work on working together, and we need to work on our attitudes, because if your attitude is bad when I come into your business, I will not be back. That's just the type of person I am. I cannot stand Popeyes because of that reason. I hate the people attitudes in Popeyes. Like, I think it's terrible. So a lot of times I just feel like us as black people, we need to work on our attitudes when you know, in certain business. I'm not going to say all of us are like that, because all of us are not like that. We don't take shit. I understand that. But when your attitude is just nasty just to be, you know, come on now. I'm not going to come back. I'm not. But a lot of times, maybe we just need to market ourselves more and just put ourselves out there more. I do feel like we do need to support each other more, though. Like, we want to go and support Tommy Hilfiger, that's a racist. We want to go support Gucci, that's racist. Spend all this goddamn money. Like, you freaking crazy. You want to spend all this goddamn money in here, but don't want to spend no money in your own people place? Like, come on. But I keep the same energy, baby. I don't go spend no money over there. I don't go spend no money over there. Because I ain't got that type of money. Okay, I keep this same energy. Why can't we just acknowledge that there are a bunch of different types of black people walking around, and they're all amazing, and unique and special in their own way? I don't know. Black is black, period. Whether you're lighter, whether you're light-skinned black, whether you're mixed, whether you're albino, whether you're Trini and Jamaican, or whatever you are, you're black, and black is beautiful. All black is beautiful. I don't care what shade you are. I don't care what type of hair you have. All black is beautiful, and I support all my black people, and I wish we would continue to support each other. I love all of you. Happy Black History Month. It's Black History Month all year. Bump that. It's Black History Month all year. Like, stop it with the 1 month, okay? Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Thank you so much for watching this video, y'all. Make sure to comment, like, subscribe. Tell me what you all want to see next, and I'll be sure to get this video out to you. Thank you so much for watching. See you all in my next video. And it's just, get on it. Get on it.